Hello and welcome back everyone to FAF Cast by yours truly, T-Cop. Not sure why I did that, but who cares? We're going to leave that in anyways. Today we've got a 2v2 and we are on the map Dragon's River. I am actually not seeing another opponent spawn in here. Am I missing something? No, he is right here. I am just blind. Blending in with the hider that is next to him. We're going to go ahead and get started here. I am sorry about that little confusion there. But down here in the south, we're going to have Team 1. Let me go ahead and slow this down a little bit so that we can get through these introductions before a lot of action starts kicking off. Down here in the south, we're going to have Team 1. We're going to have Crossed Blue, and he is blue. I'm not sure if by choice, though, as this is a 2v2 match, I believe, from the matchmaker pool. But we are going to be going UEF and opening first land, queuing up some mexes in that hydrocarbon. Down here in the next slot for Team 1, we're going to have Sentith Loken going the best faction, Cybrin. And he is going to be a gray color, queuing up first land, going over here for this hydro now. Go ahead and get this back rolling. Over here in the north for Team 2, we're going to introduce the yellow player first. This is H-Master. He is already walking his comm towards the mid to collect these, what look to be destroyers, I believe, some Cybrin destroyers. And he is going to be Cybrin himself, opening first land back here in his base. And over here in the next position for Team 2, we're going to have Sea-Master, also going Cybrin, opening first land, and we are going to start walking our commander up here as well, trying to get these destroyers over here before Team 1 can get to them. I'm not sure if Team 1 knows that those destroyers are there. We're going for drone over here on Crossed Blue already. Going to be trying to get some of these mexes quickly before the other team can get to them. And in the mid position, we have H-Master down here. Already almost to this reclaim. We do have an NG out from Sentith, though, looking to come and get some of this reclaim as well, but I believe that H-Master is going to beat him to it. And Sentith Loken is going to miss out on this mass and lose an NG early on in this game. Sentith looking to move his comm over here to this expansion rather than going for the mid position. Interesting move by him. I wonder if he is going to change that up now, knowing that H-Master is over here collecting this mass. We are deciding to go for a quick T1 PD to keep Sentith from moving forward on this side of the field. We're going to stop him from expanding already. What is the range on this? Not that big. There is a gap here that we can still get units through. Cross Blue now looking like he should lose this. Oh no, he can't. This drone can only be shot down by interceptors, I believe, so he is going to get this mass here. Looking like that drone was a good idea, as he can get that mass uncontested. The PD up here from H-Master. We're going to build a land factory as well. A forward land factory. Try to get some spam up here on the front lines quickly. Try to make sure that we hold this position. From Sentith, we're going to send all our units over here to this side. Keep them from expanding on this side. But we do have the comm here. We have some units coming in. We're going to have a clash here between the units. Both armies, Mantises. Sentith shuts down that advance from H-Master. We do have a little raid over here on the left-hand side from Crossed Blue, though. Going to be taking out this position of Reds. Going to kill these mexes. And should be able to take out these units that are now coming to him. We're going to move up here. I believe, and secured this location as our own as well. But we do have some pretty forward tanks up here from Seamaster that are about to die to a lot of tanks from Crossed Blue. They just got a bit too close to Crossed Blue's base for Crossed Blue to say, well, that will be fine. Now building some labs here for H-Master on the front lines. We have both comms on the left-hand side of the field going for gun upgrades. They are going to be pretty matched now if they decide to attack each other, but it looks like Cross Blue going to get it way faster than Seamaster, unless Cross Blue decides to start stalling here soon. The army of Cross Blue now moving in, harassing the army of Seamaster. Seamaster not really looking like he has enough units here to really defend against... Sorry about that. Not really looking like he has enough units here to defend against this attack currently. We do have an army of Lobos now that are going to get destroyed by the tanks. Seamaster is going to defend this attack, I believe, as Cross Blue just ran out of tanks. All he was left with were some Lobos. The comm of H-Master now moving forward, trying to pick up some more ground here. Push Sentith a little bit further back now. Team 2 looking to be a bit ahead of things in this game so far as map control goes anyways. I don't see any T2 factories on the field from any players yet, though. Still just in the T1 phase of this game. We may have... No, that's just building a tank. Seamaster now having to fight with his comm as Cross Blue tries to shut down the advance of him. We are almost into the base of Cross Blue now with our comm and our army. We do have a sneaky factory up here in the top left corner from Cross Blue, though, building some Lobos. Probably going to be trying to take out these mexes up here. And H-Master now pushing directly into the middle of Sentith's army with his comm. That did not look like a very good idea. Action now popping off over here on the right-hand side, but Sentith's comm is not there. H-Master is going to have the advantage in this one as his comm is here. That comm can do a lot more damage than his units can. We got some NGs over here throwing up some PD quickly. Realizing the danger of H-Master's comm over here. We now have ACUs duking it off over on the right-hand side of the field. Let me get both of these on screen real quick. We had the two ACUs on the left-hand side of the field duking it out for a bit. Cross Blue not really looking like he has many units to help defend with. All he really has is his comm right now to defend his base. But Seamaster has his comm with him. I wonder if Seamaster is going to go over here and help H-Master on his side of things, as Sentith looking like he's going to turtle this position, and it's going to be hard to break through now. But we do have some hoplites on the field from H-Master. Those are going to put in some work if we can micro those pretty good. An army of Sentith now on the right-hand side. It looks as though H-Master does have enough units to defend against this attack on the right-hand side, though. Blue getting a raid on the left-hand side, but it's not going to last very long as there are a substantial amount of forces over here from Seamaster. Seamaster going at stealth in the water. Stealth gun ACU, that is going to be dangerous. H-Master getting some overcharge shots into this army, taking out several units at a time. We do have thrown up a T2 PD back here now to hold this position, make sure that we don't get creeped with T1 PD from Sentith. Sentith now pushing his army on the right forward, but it's all just going to die to the army of Seamaster, I believe, as he is almost single-filing them into the army. H-Master over here now pushing forward with his comm on this forward position of Sentith. over here in the left, Cross Blue going for a T2 upgrade, probably hoping to get some T2 PD up to help hold off the pushes from Seamaster. Seamaster has a giant army just off the base of Cross Blue. Cross Blue needed to get this upgrade and get that PD throw down quickly, and that is exactly what he is going to do. Trying to get that PD up, get some early hits in on this army before he decides to push into the base of Cross Blue. Cross Blue going to have to go for a bit of a turtle stance here if he wants to hold onto his base for much longer. It looks like several of the hoplites from H-Master have died off, but we are getting some more over here on the front lines. The army of H-Master going to slowly pick off the army on the right from Synteth that he was looking to push with. We do have some hoplites of our own over here from Synteth and some T2 PD as well, looking like we're trying to just build a whole line of them and PD creep the fuck out of H-Master. I'm not sure if we're going to have the mass to really afford to do that. No, we do not. We don't really have the E as well. We have four upgrades on the way all at once. I'm not sure that's really the best idea to upgrade them all at the exact same time as you're trying to attempt this T2 PD creep as well. The T2 PD firing well away, and we have Seamaster over here coming out of the water with Stealth and Gun, going to be taking out these mexes that we're upgrading, and there were a few T2 actually of Synteth back here behind Blue's base, looking very uncontested here. You're going to have to deal with a Stealth ACU with a gun upgrade on the back end of your base, unless he decides to go for Synteth, and that looks like exactly what he's going to do. He looks like he is going towards Synteth's base. Yes, Synteth not having much to defend with his base, as we are throwing all our eco in this push up here. It looks like we have stopped the line of T2 PD. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be going for over here to defend against this AC that we saw creeping towards us. But Seamaster deciding that he wants to get a factory up here to get some land spam push with his comm. A couple Wagners over here from H-Master to help the comm of Seamaster for when he decides to push into Synteth or cross to Blue's base. Team 2 still looking like the favorable side in this game, as they just have substantial map control. We are now T2 PD creeping Synteth, it looks like, with our own PD up here of H-Master, but you're not going to get very far. There's a ton of T2 PD online over here from Synteth already. We are getting some Wagners of our own out over here on the base from Synteth, as well as Cross Blue pushing Seamaster with his comm to get him out of this very dangerous position for Team 1. Seamaster now retreating. I'm not sure what his plan is going to be now. He's going to retreat all the way back to his side of things, realizing that his push has got shot down. Cross Blue going to build some T1 PD, make sure that this does not happen again. Although I believe we're going a bit heavy on the T1 PD spam there. That's a lot of eco we're spending there. Do we have any T2 units on the field from Crossed Blue? I don't believe we do. Not yet anyways. We do have a T2 factory up though. I'm not sure why these are saying they're not building anything. They very clearly are building things. I do not have idle engines on, so I am a bit confused there. But we do have a pretty big army on the right-hand side from H-Master. It looks like some Mantis, Hoplites, and Rhinos in here. Synteth not really having much to defend this side of the map with. It looks like he is going to lose this expansion if H-Master decides to push into it. Not much action popping off right now. It seems like both teams are just ecoing Synteth chasing the ACU of Seamaster all the way back to his base with these Wagners. Going to be hitting Seamaster now as he emerges from the water. Not sure if we have overcharge on the comm of Seamaster though. But if we do, these T2 units are not going to last very long, as we will turn around and fire on them. We do have overcharge, it looked like. Although we do have a lot of Wagners queuing up here on the water for Sentith. Maybe looking like he's going to try and do a sneaky pass through to Team 2's base. We do have T3 land up now, building some bricks for Seamaster though. We've only just got a single T2 factory over here on the left for Cross Blue. Do we have a T3 land factory up over here for H-Master? Yes, we do. And we are hurriedly upgrading a T3 mechs. I don't think I see any T3 land units out yet, though. I do hear a lot of bombs dropping off. We are attack bomber trying to get these T2 PD destroyed so that we can move forward on this position. We have some missile launchers up here on the front, going to be harassing the base of H-Master. A lot of Wagners now moving across over towards H-Master. H-Master going to get trapped here a little bit. We do have some T2 PD here. I'm not sure how well H-Master is going to defend this attack here. We're sending Corsairs and attack bombers over here to help protect H-Master, standing there and taking the brunt of this. I believe he can go in the water and the Wagners can't shoot him. But he is standing here taking the brunt of this. Seamaster going for a torpedo upgrade inside the pond. H-Master getting low on health. We're at 1,700 hit points. But it looks like the attack from Wagner now is going to... Or from Sentith, sorry, now going to end. The Wagner spam almost taking out the AC of H-Master. Sentith now having some courage, some confidence. We're going to move a little bit forward, try to take out this position, try to claim it for our own, but we don't have enough units here to really defend against any push from H-Master. Do we have T3 land units out on the field yet? I see the factory here. I don't believe we're building anything in it yet, though. We do have bricks moving down the field now towards the base of Cross Blue. Cross Blue moving a very large army out towards Seamaster. But he does have a brick to deal with, as well as the large army of Seamaster. I believe that the army of Cross Blue may have been able to defeat this army of Seamaster. But you have T2 and T3 units on the right side of you now, dwindling away at your army, as well as Corsairs coming in. Going to be bombing the middle of your army. Your army is now surrounded on 3 sides from the army of Seamaster. Seamaster destroying this army very well, especially with those Corsairs. Those Corsairs uncontested. I don't believe Team 1 really went for Air Factory. The raid over here from H-Master now coming out. Going to be trying to push Sentith out of this expansion over here and claim it for his own. Get that extra mass in. The torpedo upgrade on Seamaster now at 93%, almost complete. We didn't really need to go for the torpedo upgrade, though, as no one's building Navy. Cross Blue trying to sneak past this army of Seamaster. Seamaster moving even more bricks towards the front lines. H-Master over here bombing the expansion now of Sentith, since his raid got destroyed by these T2 PD. Where is the comm of H-Master? H-Master moving all the way back to the very back of the map. Does not want to almost die again. The comm of Seamaster now looking like he's going to move forward, try to do what he did a little bit ago, but you're going to be met by a lot of T1 PD. Not sure how that push with his ACU there is going to go. Sentith over here building up some T2 units on the right-hand side of the field. Cross Blue still suiciding units into the armies of Seamaster, just trying to get any sort of raid off, take out some eco. As he knows that he is very much behind in eco. We now have two T2 factories up, air factories, working on a T3 air factory from Seamaster. Still very much uncontested in air Team 2 is. Team 1 looking like they're just falling apart in the air game. No one really wants to commit to building air factories. We have an air factory here, but we're not building any units in it. Looking like we're just wanting to build flak. Stationary flak even. But it's not going to help you for very long. We're building up torque bombers over here from Seamaster. I'm not really sure why you're the only one in this pond. Need to get some scouts out and see what's in front of you. Let's see what we can see from them. Not much really, but you can see that you are the only one in this pond. Anywhere. So I'm not really sure why you're spamming torpedo bombers, but we do have bricks now moving down the field for H-Master. Going to be met by all of this T2 PD here that we built earlier on the forward position of Sentith, going to be dealing with this spam nicely over here. We did break through the T2 PD over here in this expansion. We do have attack bombers out now, destroying even more of these T2 PD. We have a lot of missile launchers. Going to be making quick work of these T2 PD now. If they can move forward a little bit and actually take them out. There we go. We got a hit off on this one now. Sentith realizing the danger, moving his units over here to the left now to help defend this position as well, as your T2 PD is getting absolutely destroyed. H-Master now free to move in here and take this expansion all except for a T1 PD. We do have a raid over here on the right-hand side from Cross Blue. Looks like we took out a mechs. Moving further down the field, going to be taken out now as they have ran into some bricks. The bricks of H-Master now moving down the field. Sentith trying to hit them with missile launchers, but they are just dodging it left and right. We're now trying to get even more T2 PD up on the field. I'm not really sure that's where you should be throwing your eco. You should be throwing your eco into upgrading these land factories, probably getting some T3 of your own. Although these T2 PD do seem to be holding off these bricks pretty good. We have a few T2 land factories up inside the base of Cross Blue now. Not really sure why Seamaster isn't pushing on him. He has several bricks as well as this army. Building some mongooses from Cross Blue. Sentith moving an army of Wagner past the army of Wagners of Seamaster. Somehow they all are going to get through. No, one goes down. We must not be looking over here for Seamaster. Sentith's comm up here on the front lines, trying to push these T3 units back as well. You're not going to be holding on to this position for much longer. There's a lot of missile launchers attacking you now. Seamaster now going to be chasing these Wagners. Fort Bombers out, going to be trying to take out these Wagners as well. And Sentith going to go down. He pushed too far forward into these bricks. There wasn't really much he could do on that side of the field, though. Crossed blue, going to control K as well. His AC on this side of the field, realizing they have lost this game. They have no T3. Seamaster has an army of bricks on the left-hand side. H-Master was pushing into the base of Sentith with his own bricks and missile launchers. And that is going to be it for this game. What a game it was of Average Joes. Very interesting indeed. Team 2 looking like they had full control of this game the entire time. If you guys enjoyed that video, go ahead and drop a like down below. And if you're not already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. If you'd like to see some of your replays casted by me, go ahead and join my Discord, where you can send them to me directly. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you have a beautiful day, and thank you for watching.